Hey, what's going on everyone? My name's Aldis, welcome back to the channel. I'm just gonna get straight into this one. We are gonna be doing a short Tundra guide just from Horsfall to Castle Sanctuary. So yeah, I'll also be pointing out a couple notable areas along the way. And I'll, not gonna cut it all, well I mean, I will if something happens, but like, gonna try to keep the cuts to a minimum. Gonna try to show you the whole thing. So yeah, if you just follow my steps, you'll eventually learn how to get to Castle Sank on your own. It's pretty easy actually. So yeah. But one thing before we actually start the video, I am going to be doing a rogue account, alt giveaway, whatever you want to call it. I haven't been playing rogue very much lately. I'm still going to be making a couple videos on it. But overall, it's been, I don't know, I've been kind of losing interest in it, so I'm going to be doing a giveaway on all of my accounts. I got a ton. All of the races are going to be in the description. All you got to do to enter is subscribe and then comment something about the giveaway, just anything about it really. And yeah, I'll reveal in the video after this one the winners. And you just gotta make sure you're subscribed too. If you're not subscribed, you'll your name will be passed over. So alright, that's really all. Yeah, let's get into the video. So, before you go into Tundra, you're going to need a couple things. First, you're going to need at least 10 silver to get a torch. The torches can be found over in this building right here. This guy right here, the monster officer, he's selling torches for 10 silver. Once you buy it, it'll be placed in your inventory, and then all you have to do is press its number to get it out, and walk up to any fire source, and it instantly lights itself. So this will just help to keep you warm in Tundra so you don't die from frostbite. It helps a little bit. It's not a huge help, but you know, it's better than nothing. The next thing you're going to need, it's optional, is 70 more silver. That's to buy Tundra Ranger armor. Tundra Ranger just gives you more cold resist, so your temperature takes longer to go down into the blue. And then you also get a climb buff, so you can climb faster. So it allows you to get up more cliffs if you don't have max climb, stuff like that. The third thing you're going to need is good climb. You can't just use base climb. You're going to need, I don't know how much you need. I have close to max. I don't think I have max. But you're going to need good climb to get up there. And then max mana charge isn't needed, but you know, it helps. I don't have it personally because I just use this account for blacksmithing, making money for my house. But yeah. You don't need max mana. And then yeah, that's really all you gotta do to get inside of Tundra. Alright, so once you've got all of that, you're gonna want to come over to this wall right here. You're gonna want to do a corner glitch to actually get inside of Tundra. So to do that, you just want to line up with the wall right like this, look kind of towards Tundra, and then zoom into your face, and then press shift if you have shift lock on, and you'll start to kind of teleport in there. It's kind of hard the first couple times. Get the hang of it. I haven't done it in a long time, but there we go. So now we're in Tundra. Make sure you got your torch, and if you follow me exactly, you'll be fine. So yeah. Alright, so once you're actually in Tundra, as you can see, I stopped, went to a new server, got some Tundra Rangers just to help out a little bit. But anyway, once you're actually in Tundra, there's a couple things that you gotta worry about. The first is the cold, obviously. That's a constant threat. You just gotta make sure that your temperature bar down here doesn't get down in the blue too far. If it does, you'll get frostbite and inevitably die. The second thing that you need to worry about are howlers. Now, that's not a constant threat. They only spawn in certain locations, but I'll show you all the spots to avoid them at. Anyway, if you follow me and you climb up this cliff right here, you'll arrive at the fire temple. This is our first stop. You can warm up here. You can also get some trinkets and fight the lava snake if you're going Oni. So once you're in here, if you just go in the fire and then roll out immediately, you warm up but you don't take damage. It's a pretty good trick to save some time. Alright, so once you have your torch lit and you're warmed up, you just gotta go out here. Just follow me exactly. Again, you don't have to climb up that. But this cliff right here, you do have to climb up, however. Now, over there on top of that cliff are howlers, so if you go too far to the right, you might spawn them. Just try not to go over there. Just follow exactly where I go. You'll be perfectly fine. Now, this wall right here, don't go too far to the right while climbing either, or you might spawn them. Usually I like to climb up right here and then move right like that, just to avoid spawning them, because they spawn right over there in the fog. But, you know, you don't need to. It's fine if you don't. Now, this is the fire tree. You just do the same trick as we did at the fire temple. Warm up faster. Over here is where you can get Abyss Walker, Oni, D-Sage, not D-Sage, D-Sage is by Castellan, Deep Knight, and Faceless one. Though all those trainers are over there, except for the Abyss Walker. They just have the quest trainer over there, not the actual trainer. But yeah, you don't really need to worry about it over there right now. That's just for the future if you want to go any of those classes. So, once you got your torch lit and you're warm, just climb up this wall, and then you're going to want to stop on the tree right here to save some of your climb. You might be able to make it up there with like spy armor and max climb, but you know, just don't risk it. So once you're up here, there's no howlers on this part. In a little bit there'll be some, I'll tell you when. Alright, so once you run straight over here, you're just going to want to go in between these two trees, and you'll see a little like crevice in the wall right here. You're going to want to run diagonally towards that behind this tree. Now you don't have to, it's just the safest way. And then once you actually get over here, you're going to want to stick to the left side of the wall. You're going to want to hug the walls as far as you can, because there's a howler spawn right in the forest over there. Now you're going to want to climb over this gap just to be safe, and right here is the Dragon Speech Trainer. That's 100 silver to learn Dragon Speech. Unless you're a Kasperan, you spawn with it. You're going to need that if you're going D-Sage. So once you just run over here, climb up this, you'll be at a Sleeping Snail. Now the door to Snail isn't always open like this, so sometimes you're going to have to just hop servers in front of it. You know, just to find a server where it's open. If you have lock manipulation though, if you're going spy, then you'll be able to open it. So there's a couple things here. Master Assassin, you can get a assassination contract. If you, it'll give you someone that is orderly to kill. If you do it, you'll get money and chaotic. This is Faceless 1 armor. This is Ultra Bard Trainer. This is Ultra Bard armor. And then this is Tundra Ranger armor, the one that I have. It's 70 silver. And then right over here is the Sleeping Snail Obelisk. If you're in a Zale or you have a Rigan, you just gotta click this, and you'll be able to gate to Snail just by saying Snail and using gate, and you'll just gate like right here. It's pretty useful. But anyway, once you light your torch and you're warmed up, just want to leave. I like to leave the door open just to, you know, be nice to other people. Now we're going to do the same thing that we did at the fire tree. Just climb up this tree right here. Stop a little near the top, like right here. Recharge your mana, and then climb up here. Now if you don't have max mana climb or Tundra Ranger, either or, you're not going to make this. I've fallen multiple times. I've tried to record this like 20 times, and each time I just fell. Long story short, they all got corrupted somehow, but anyway. Hopefully this doesn't happen to this one. But anyway, you just want to climb down this cliff right here. Oh, I hear someone. Alright, so once you're at the bottom of this cliff, just want to keep running up this small cliff, just climb up here, and then there's a bunch of bridges. There's no howlers anymore after Snail, so you're good. Unless you keep going that way to deep hit. Now you can keep going across these, or you can do this the Chad way. And to do it the Chad way, you just gotta climb right here, over the void, and there'll be a ledge right here that you drop off on. Just like that. Or you can just do it the normal, boring way and go across those. Now this is Castle Sync. To get in, you're gonna need to be orderly. I don't believe I'm orderly, so it hits you out like that. But if you are chaotic, you can still get in by jumping up to this window, sprinting, and then pressing Q and jump at the same time. It glitches through the window. Now, once you're inside, you can sell things at this merchant. Oops. There we go. You can buy swords. You can buy spears. I think that's all you can buy. And then you can buy turnips right here. Just an alternative to meat. It's not any cheaper, I don't think. Yeah, it's only 4. So, what you're able to do in Castle Sink, there's multiple things. First, it's a really good loot spot. If you go up here, you'll find a ton of trinkets. You just gotta keep going in all of these rooms. There'll be trinkets spawning on all of the benches. I can't go in there since I'm chaotic. This right here is the Master Necro teacher? No, Master Elu teacher. Yeah, that's the Master Elu teacher. There's some other trainers in the rooms over there, but you'll have to explore that yourself. And then down here, this is Drog. Drog. He says, how did you get in here if you're chaotic? But if you're orderly and you have a Howler Fang in your inventory, you get this by killing a Howler. He'll take it, and then you're able to talk to Kylie. And if you talk to Kylie, she'll give you a flower, and you have to go to an area over there. I'm not going to go over it in this video, but you go over there, put the flower there, and then you go back to Kylie, talk to her, and she'll give you the sigil helm. So that does a 1.3 times health boost, I think, so it's better than the normal bucket helm found in Horsfall. But yeah, that's really all there is to do here. A lot of the ultras are located here. Good trinket looting. If a lot of people loot for their ultras here, you just got to go outside around the beginning of the bridge leading up to Castle Sank, and then you just log there and then run back in, and then usually the trinkets will be here unless someone's already looted it recently. So yeah, that's how to get to Castle Sank. Now to get back. Well, anyway, I did change servers because there's an Ultra Blacksmith coming to beat me up, but we're just gonna ignore that. Also, one thing that I just realized: once you're inside of Castle Sank, you can just walk out, even if you're chaotic. Just going in, you'll get hit. Oh gosh. So yeah, you can just walk straight out if you're chaotic. But I need a torch, so I'm just gonna go back in again. Alright, so anyway, onward. Obviously the way out, the way back to Horsfall, exact opposite of what we just did. You can just retrace your steps, but sometimes it's hard to do that, so I'm just gonna show the way back too. Of course, going the Chad way. Don't go to the Chad way, you're a loser. So now, you only got this bridge to cross, and then there's going to be a little cliff that goes back to Snail. There's also that big hole, make sure not to fall in that, but if you're a D-Sage, you can lightning drop down that, so, kind of fun. But anyway, I'm just going to climb up this, and then climb down the normal way. Go until you see the last tree or the indent in the wall, and then you just keep going forward until you see this little cliff thing right here. Now, if you were to climb up this and turn left, that would bring you to D-Pit or Dragon Pit. Really good for getting trinkets. You can also get Construct there from the Construct Lab. It's not very common though, so it's kind of hard to get that. You might wipe to it. We've wiped many Abyss Walkers trying to get Construct, and we've only gotten it once, so yeah, you're going to want to turn right. Don't fall down there. You'll take damage. You won't fall into the void, but you might ragdoll and fall, so just keep going this way. You're almost a fire tree, so it's fine. Obviously, as you can see, if you have a torch and Tundra Ranger, you could probably make it all the way from Horsfall to Castle Sink, and you might just be about to get frostbite, but you know, stopping along the way, it's just helps. So now you were at Fire Tree again. I don't know if I talked about this. I think I did, but yeah, there's 4 Ultra Trainers over there. You don't need to worry about that. Alright, so you warm up right here. You sit in the fire, your torch will ignite too, so keep rolling out of that. Alright, so once you got your torch and you're warmed up, keep going right here. Make sure you don't go too far to the left or you'll spawn howlers, and trust me, dealing with howlers, especially going down this cliff, is not fun. You'll break your leg and then get eaten alive. It sucks, but you're gonna want to climb to the left right here. There's Fimbulate ores, so we might have to log immediately once we get there. But anyway, you keep climbing down this. Just stick to the right. It's not because you'll spawn howlers. I think we already passed the howler spawn. It's just the Temple of Fire is down here. I really don't need to get there. There might be some trinkets there, so I might grab those. So here's Temple of Fire, and as you know from getting here the first time, Horsfall is just right down there, so you really don't even need to come here if you got Tundra Ranger. I just wanted to get the trinkets. Remember, don't jump in the fire. Just don't do it. Even if that monk tells you to do it, don't do it. Yeah, don't do that. No, don't do that. Alright, so once you got your torch and are warmed up, ready to roll out, just run over here. Up there is the snap tower. Actually right there. That's where you'll get your snap spells. You don't really need to worry about that right now. Only mages and tomeless need to worry about that, but yeah, that's where you get snap spells. Basically just a way of making your spells stronger. So now we're past all the howler spawns. You can just run freely. You don't even need the torch right now. And you'll be at the Horsfall gate. Now, there's a couple ways to get back in. Since opening the gate isn't an option, you can either corner glitch in like we did before, or climb up on top of the gate and then climb down. I usually just corner glitch. It's kind of hard to do it while you're in Tundra. So I might just climb over. Oh, there we go. We get it. Alright, cool. So yeah, there's Fimble over there, and there's someone. Oh gosh. Alright. It's maybe a bad time to have come back. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video. Hope this was helpful. If you guys have any clarifying questions in the comments or requests for other tutorials, stuff like that, leave them in the comments. I'll be reading all of them, trying to respond to all of them too. Remember, the account giveaway at the next video. Just comment with your Discord tag and subscribe, and I'll be picking winners for one for each race. All the races are in the description, so you can check that out. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. I need to get to 1,000 subscribers. I need to. And I also like recorded this video 20 times and it kept corrupting, so like it took me like so long to just get just a small recording like this. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.